We are speaking to the cast of Apple TV Plus's Masters of the Air. Check out our conversation with Raff Law and Barry Keoghan. First of all, congratulations. I absolutely love the show. I was a huge fan of Band of Brothers and Pacific, and I've been waiting for the better part of 10 years for this thing. So, hey, fantastic.
Here it is.
Tell me this. Talk to me about what it was like receiving the scripts for this thing, because I read that there were 325 speaking parts.
Yeah.
Had you
Wow,
guys seen anything like it before?
it's a massive, massive production.
Yeah, just the scale of it from the cast to the locations. I mean, just the scale of it is insane. And I remember initially reading the script and just kind of just being honored to be a part of it. And I really, really connected with Lemons from an early stage. And yeah, I think my initial reaction was just excitement and being very grateful to be a part of it and given this opportunity.
Yeah, for me, it's quite similar as well. Being a fan of the Band of Brothers and the Pacific, and seeing Steven Spielberg and Tom Hanks kind of, title it. You're just like, I want to do this. I'm doing this, definitely.
Also, I just love the writing, how they incorporated so many characters and so many narratives, and you get to follow so many different storylines, even sometimes brief, but I feel like they did such a great job, John Orloff and the producers
Yeah.
and everyone involved to be able to incorporate so many speaking parts because it's important, there were so many people involved in this.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you what's great. As someone watching it, I was never lost.
Oh, that's good.
That's great.
Because that can
There are
tend to
times,
happen.
when you're watching these
Yeah.
things and you get kind of overwhelmed. And
Mhm.
I think I could follow every single storyline. And I thought that was absolutely fantastic. You had these B-17s, right, that were custom built for
Mm.
the show.
Yeah.
That must have been amazing. What was that like, and how did that kind of contribute to your performance? Because you were in these real things.
I mean,
Yeah,
everything was there for us, right?
yeah, their character within itself, isn't it? I mean, as they stand there in the airfield, and I mean, they're massive, a massive presence, that must be respected, and it just only, it kind of only encourages and only helps as well with your performance and setting the tone and the environment and everything. So it's just a credit and that.
I remember the first day seeing the replica built, and we just come out of like a 2.5, 3 week boot camp of these planes, of like kind of like worshipping these planes, almost like learning them inside
Right.
and out, and then to see it
Yeah,
there, and
yeah.
like you said, the presence of the plane, like you really feel it, and it's a very, very important part, So to actually be able to have had and being able to have one built that you guys could go and climb into and understand the different compartments and the sizes.
Yeah,
It
man.
was just like it was so great to have those tools to kind of be able to play with and understand the size, and yeah.
There's so many little, little holes to get through.
Yeah.
And then when you finally get there, you're like, oh, okay, all right, I have to attach this and this, and do you know what I mean? And it's
Yeah.
Even just getting in and out of the
getting in and
planes.
out. Yeah, there's trying to make that look cool. But
No, it's very cool because, I was watching it and it had me thinking about where George Lucas would have gotten his inspiration for the Millennium Falcon, for example, with
yeah,
all these nooks and crannies and people running back and forth in gunner seats and all that stuff, which is very, very cool. No, but you're absolutely right. The B-17 seems to have this iconic presence in cinema and television, and it's
Mhm.
almost characters in so many of these war movies.
Mhm.
And you guys got to be a part of that, which is very, very cool. Tell me this, Barry, you were talking earlier about just having this notion of working with Gary and Tom and Steven and it being a no-brainer.
Yeah.
What was that like for the both of you? Because those are, I guess, icons of cinema.
Um, I mean, yeah, it's I mean, Steven Spielberg, Tom Hanks, I mean, it's two of the most iconic names out there and up there. It's so there's a bit of a pressure that's attached with that. But the lads just make you feel at ease, and they make you feel at home, and they want you to feel the best and to do your best, and you feel a massive amount of just respect towards it, and gratefulness that you're getting an opportunity to be a part of this, third installment basically.
100%. Yeah, I mean, obviously there is that kind of added pressure being a part of something of such a grand scale, and already with the legacy of Band of Brothers in the Pacific and all of Spielberg and Hanks and Gary Gertzman's work. But I'd say as well, like in a lot of way, there was that added pressure, but also the knowledge that like we're in safe hands. Do you know what I mean? We're working with the best of the best, and from day
Yeah.
one, there was like a feeling from all the cast members to kind of step up and
Yeah.
like. And it was
Bring your A game.
Bring your A game, you know, like everything else was there for us. We had the best costumes, we had the best locations, the script was brilliant. So it was all in place for us to just focus on yourself and the team. And yeah, I mean, there was always that kind of presence of like we're doing this big project.
Yeah.
So it was bigger than us, which was kind of, for me, I felt like a really good feeling.
It was like a summer camp almost, you know. We didn't shoot it in the summer, but it was like a summer camp. In the sense of, you know, you're going and you're with a group of lads, and we also, it's one that you're learning from, and you're learning with, and you're maturing with as well. You know, I know from when I started to when I finished, I definitely a massive amount of admiration and respect towards all of it. Not that I didn't before, but even more so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, it made me very grateful for the things I do have today, and the privileges I do have. But yeah,
No, yeah, second that 100%. And I think like it was kind of like a 7 to 8 month period of filming, and throughout it, having met so many great people and worked with so many great people, I felt like I grew throughout the job. And now kind of being able to see the finished work and to see all my mates' incredible performances, because there was so much shot that I didn't get to see, you know. So
Of course.
being able to watch it as a fan but also a friend has been like, it's just such an honor.
Fantastic. Gentlemen, I'm all out of time, but thank you so much for yours. Congratulations.
thank you.
All the best. Thank
See you
you.
later, man. Masters of the Air is now streaming on Apple TV Plus. Check it out and let us know what you think. Sound off in the comments. And thank you so much for watching.